Hello, YouTube. All right. Some of you enjoy my eating videos. I still haven't figured out how I'm going to do this. I guess I need to have the camera mounted low so you can actually watch me eat. Otherwise, you just get to see me take the food here and cut it up. Maybe we'll do that instead of showing me eating the food. We'll just show me sort of eating the food. You can see I cut off some fat here, and I'm actually going to eat some of that fat. I love fat, which is kind of bad. You know, I'm trying to lose weight. Fat is just fat, but, you know, fat is good. Fat is delicious. So we'll cut off some chunks of fat here and prepare to eat this meal. So here's my steak that I just cooked out on my grill using wood from the tree that I just chopped down. And I know some people think I overcooked the steak. I do like my my steak kind of well done, and this is well done, very well done. Maybe a little too well done. I probably could have taken it out maybe 5 or 10 minutes earlier, and it wouldn't be as well done. But it's very, very well cooked. You can see this here. The meat is very, very well cooked. And delicious. So we'll cut up our steak. I'm not going to use any steak sauce because I'm not a big fan of steak sauce. Drop my little carrot there. And we'll cut all this up. I know some of you are watching the way I'm holding the fork here, but I am stabbing the meat. All right. Stabbing the meat as I cut it. I probably should have not let it cook as long. It might have been a little bit overcooked. But the piece that I had was still delicious. This is meat I had bought from the base commissary. I think the whole steak was like $4.80 or something like that. And I split it into 2 servings, one for myself and one for my friend Bill, who I'm kind of trying to help him get his situation straightened out. He had a stroke, so he's partially paralyzed. And I'm currently working with him, trying to find him a home and making food for him. Anyhow, here's the food. And I don't know how to quite show me eating it other than lifting the stuff up. Maybe we'll do that for this video because I know some of you want to see reactions and stuff like that to, you know, the person eating. But this is what the food looks like. Doesn't that look beautiful? I think the cost of putting this whole dish together was probably under, if you split it into the 2 dishes that I made, it was probably under $3. So you could have steak for under $3. You know, if you buy it from the base exchange, not the base exchange, but the base commissary. Look at that steak. Doesn't that look good? All right, I am going to go ahead and attempt to adjust the camera so you can see me eating here. I haven't done one of these videos in a while, and I'm probably going to have to lift up the plate so you can see the food, right? So here we go. I'll take a piece of the steak, some rice, and really quick taste test. Oh my God. It's like heaven on earth. Oh my gosh. There's nothing quite like the taste of steak that's been grilled over a fire, a real wood fire. You know, if you cook it over gas, it's still better than, like, you know, if you fry it, I think. But cooking it over fire I think some of the flavoring and the smoke from the fire gets into the meat and just brings out the flavor. It enhances it. This tastes so good. Oh my gosh, it is so delicious. Mmm. Eat a little piece of the fat here. I'm in heaven. Mmm. Drink some of my water. This is really good food. And to change flavor up a little bit, we're going to have some of our grilled mushroom. Mmm. So juicy. Mushroom's kind of an interesting texture. It's kind of plant-like, but doesn't quite taste like a plant. The interesting thing about mushroom is, like, you know, when it's raw, it's kind of almost spongy. But after you cook it, the liquid kind of goes in and fills the sponginess, so it's kind of rubbery almost. Let's have some more of our delicious steak and rice. And that looks so good. So good. For a little bit of sweetness, we're going to throw in some of our carrot. This is the little baby carrot. Carrot's still a little bit hard. I probably could have let the carrot cook a little bit longer. We'll try the frozen carrot. Whoop. I'll try the frozen carrot because it's a thinner slice. Maybe it'll be more cooked. This is the frozen carrot. Better. Which makes sense, you know, it's thinner. And this is asparagus, right? This white stuff is asparagus. We'll try some of the asparagus. This was frozen asparagus. I bought the asparagus, carrot, and broccoli mixture from Dollar Tree. Oh my goodness. It is a flavor explosion. I am loving this food. So good. If you guys enjoyed these videos, let me know. Comment down below. And I'll do some more cooking videos and some more eating. You know, for me, you know, I would think people would get tired watching other people eat, but I guess some people enjoy it, especially if they're eating themselves, you know. Not eating themselves, but if they're also eating at the same time. It's like having somebody to eat with you. So you're not eating by yourself. More broccoli. My mouth is experiencing a flavor party. Flavor explosion party. So many flavors. And I can, the steak, what makes it taste really good is that I can smell the smoke from the wood, and there's some flavoring from the wood that got infused into the meat. Really, really good. Honestly, if I had to rank the steak, you know, the one I just cooked up here, this one, versus the ones I buy in a restaurant or something, I think I like mine better. I think the difference is when you buy it from a restaurant, I think they cook it over gas, like over uh, a propane gas grill is probably how they grill up the steak. So it's cooked over fire, but it doesn't have the same smell and flavor of cooking over wood. Cooking meat over wood definitely adds like a richness to it. It's hard to describe, but you taste the meat, but you also taste a little bit of the smoke and a little bit of the wood, I think. I don't know what kind of tree that was that I chopped down. If you guys remember what the tree was and know what kind of tree, feel free to comment down below. But I don't know if the type of wood makes a big difference or not. I'm extremely happy right now because I found a source for cheap meat at the Patrick Space Force base at the commissary, so I can buy a lot of meat for really cheap. And the reason I found out it's so cheap is it's subsidized. So the U.S. government subsidizes the meat and then sells it, I think, you know, cheap to the at the commissary for military members and veterans who qualify, as well as retirees. After having seen what's over there at the Patrick Space Base, I'm definitely planning on shopping there for my meat. It's roughly 20 to 25% cheaper than at Walmart or even Thrifty. Doors creaking, but it's cheaper than even Thrifty supermarket. So definitely worth picking up the meat there. As for the other food items, they're not super cheap, but they're like on the lower end, like towards Walmart and maybe even Thrifty prices. But the meat, you can't beat the meat. The meat is just so amazingly cheap, and it looks like really good quality meat too. I know that it tastes like quality meat. It tastes really good. Now this piece of steak was the chuck steak, which is fairly cheap, but they have everything. They have all sorts of cut, ribeye. Um, they also have pork, and they have chicken. So we might end up trying all the different types of meat, and then you'll see me cook them up and then eat them if you want to watch these kind of videos. So let me know, and if you enjoy these videos, I'll keep making them. Almost done. Mmm. Mmm. What I really, really enjoy about eating meat that's been cooked over a fire, it kind of brings back memories of me when I was living in the van out in the at Camp Freedom. I don't know if you guys recall those videos. I had the rocket stove that I made out of the mailbox, and I used to cook on that rocket stove using scrap wood that I gathered from the compound and from the area where I was camping. And that's what this kind of tastes like. In some ways, I think the food I was eating at the compound tasted better. Probably because it was, I usually didn't have the meat frozen. I bought it from generally Walmart or Thrifty, but mostly Walmart. And it never got frozen. So I took it straight from the store and cooked it up and ate it. So that might be part of it. But I think more important than that was the fact that I was actually living in a van, out in the woods, cooking up meat and eating well. You know, I wasn't just eating cold cut sandwiches and stuff. I was eating steak and rice and stuff. And it was freshly cooked over a fire. And, I was using wild wood, it's wood I gathered from. Of course, it could have just been that because of the compound where I was, there wasn't many trees. The wood that I used was actually frond leaves, from the palm trees. So I used the fronds, the branches, and the leaves to make my fire. So it didn't really have wood. So maybe that affected the flavoring. Still can't tell. But yeah, definitely enjoy meat cooked over an open fire. And vegetables. We are nearly done. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Look at that. Giant mushroom. It's so juicy. I guess mushroom, even though when you eat it raw, seems like it doesn't have a lot of water in it. But if you cook it, all that water gets concentrated. So when you bite into it, it kind of squirts all over your mouth. Look at that. Carrot. We are almost done. last piece. Getting every last grain of rice. Mmm. Absolutely delicious. Hope that wraps it up for this mukbang video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Comment down below if you'd like to see more. And I'll do more eating videos. Until next time, everyone, take care. Bon appetit. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.